The end of the year is near, and I feel that this channel really hasn't accomplished much. Despite the fact that I've done so much, it ain't enough. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it to 2025, despite the fact that I stated that 2024 would be the year where I make or break. I made alright, but that was it. Sorry for all this. This is a day or so late, but this is what I get when real life takes over. I kid you not. So yeah, let's do this. I'm MegamanNG, and I welcome you to my last monthly update for 2024. It's December. That tightrope has already snapped, and everything has simply flatlined. A flatlined finale, as they say. So yes, this is going to be a long one, and also I do have plenty to say about a few things. So you may notice this update being a bit bigger. Like, I had to write this script, and it's like 7 or so pages. Alright, now that I have it out of the way, let's get on with it, shall we? Now before we begin, I do want to say that if you enjoy my content, please be sure to do these 5 simple things. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. October felt like things didn't get better, but November did. Slightly. Why do I say this? Take a look for yourself. 77.2% of my watch time has come from non-subscribers. We need to fix that. I always say to people that if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click that bell and set it to all notifications. What are you waiting for? Do it. All it takes is just a few seconds of your time. I'm also on social media, especially on both Twitter and Blue Sky. Keep in mind that I'm a bit of a loudmouth, but I am the nice loudmouth. I'm thankful that 2024 didn't break me, but I worry for what's yet to come. Will 2025 be the year? Will it be the year I make or break? I don't know, but let's just get on with it. I won't lie to you. I didn't want to start this real talk with this, but given what I went through a few days ago, it's time I finally get this off my chest. Because yes, I meant what I said about it. Hence why this month's real talk is about one simple thing, or rather one simple game. Dragon Age, the Veilguard. If I get a lot of flack for this, I really don't give a crap. I'm speaking from the heart, and if I do get flack, it means I did my job. Time to get this over with, shall we? As you know, Dragon Age the Veilguard was recently released, and let me tell you, it has people divided. Some people like it, others didn't. And let me tell you, this game brought out the crazies. I mean, I keep hearing about it all the time on YouTube. I hear it on social media, and it's pretty obvious that the people who made this catered to certain groups of individuals. I mean, BioWare has got some weird people on there that simply turn me off. But I'm not talking about this as other creators have done a better job discussing it, especially people like Vera Dark and Smash JT. Yes, I watch them. So anyway, I made a tweet that talked about how Angry Joe rated Dragon Age the Veilguard and he gave it a 3 out of 10. I also mentioned how if BioWare screwed the pooch with the new Mass Effect game, they would pretty much be done. I had no idea that people didn't like what I said. I checked some of the quotes, and some of them say that shutting down a company because of a bad game isn't a win, or that I'm insane that I would say something like that. One such response I got ruffled my feathers a bit. It was from a Twitter user named LionEXPrime1, and he said something that has me either bewildered or just having me shrug it off. The line states, "And we all hope that thanks to this tweet, you lose your subscribers and become homeless. So you see how it likes when people are left without job, you talentless maggot." First off, his wording is a fail. Second, I'm still around. I've been around since 2006. I won't go anywhere unless I choose to. I simply responded, "I'm still here." He then followed up with this, but not before hiding my reply. Yeah, we can tell. YouTube always lets creeps and pricks stay in their platform. Still, we all hope you get the karma you deserve for being a racist maggot. He then blocked me afterwards, and my first thought is that this person has issues. Thing is, BioWare has screwed up one too many times. Mass Effect Andromeda, Anthem, and now this game, which has brought the staunchest of defenders to defend this trash. Dragon Age the Veilguard is a dud. A flop. Let me say this. Since it's confirmed that the same people responsible for this game will also be doing the new Mass Effect, I say that it will fail, and fail hard. And when it does, EA will most likely pull the plug on BioWare. BioWare has already been given too many second chances. If they can't get their act together and release a quality product, then they're done. That's all there is to it. If people got mad over what I said, then congratulations! I did my job. The gaming industry has been infected with activists, people who want to spread their ideologies onto the things we enjoy, not to mention companies like Sony having to censor things to meet their global standards. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of what this industry has become, and it needs to change. We, the consumer, are the ones who decide if a game succeeds or fails. I've said it many times, and I wish more people know this. Vote with your wallets. Tell them that if they can't clean up their act, we'll take our money elsewhere. It's reason enough why this game is now officially on my YouTube blacklist. Basically, it's where any game that's on there, you will not see me do a playthrough of, at all. It doesn't deserve the exposure. It deserves to fail and be forgotten. I've said my piece about it, and to everyone here, think we can prove Lion EX Prime 1 wrong with his words? Now that I got that off my chest, let's continue. The month of November was a bit packed. I finished some playthroughs while starting up new ones. It's a lot, so be sure to listen up. It's also a bit of a pickle, to say the least. For starters, we have Visions of Mana. This game took me 50 hours, and much of it was done with extensive grinding. Why? Because of the two post-game bosses, Ave Zahala and the Black Rabbi. I got them done, but I also made sure to get the Platinum Trophy for it as well. My final thoughts on this is simple. Visions of Mana is a very good game. It looks fantastic and plays just as you expect. I only wish that the story could have been better. Yes, the story was the weakest aspect, but I'm thankful that another playthrough, especially an RPG like this one, is done. Next up is Yakuza Kiwami. I got all the way up to the end of Chapter 6. Unfortunately, I'm putting it on hold for a bit while I'm working on 2 other games, but I will say that the viewership for it has been a bit awful. I feel bad that only a few have been watching, but to those who have, you have my thanks. Truly, I will continue it once I get either one of them finished. It probably may not be for a while. Please understand that I'm only one person who can only do so much. Next is one that I should have actually done sooner. Dragon Quest VI, The Realms of Revelation. After so many hours grinding and preparing, I finally finished the game. Not just the main game, but the post-game as well. With this, the Zenithian trilogy that is on the DS is finally complete. There's just one thing. That ending portion that I did was not my best. It was done in a rush because I had to get the finale up or else I wouldn't have any content during the day. I blame myself for not putting the effort, and for that, I am sorry. At least I am thankful that I got it done before DQ3 HD2D got released. I only wish more people can give the series a chance, though. But in terms of new playthroughs, there are only 2. Just 2. Mario and Luigi, Brothership, that's first. IGN gave this game a 5 out of 10. Who the hell runs that place to give this game a low score? I forgot. I don't trust review sites like them. I'm having so much fun with this game that it's not funny. It just isn't at all. Currently, I'm about to tackle the 4th Great Lighthouse, and it's going to be wild. I mean it. That and the playthrough has done very well, though it has stagnated a bit. I'm alright with that. To everyone who enjoyed it, thanks. Seriously, I mean it. And the other is Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. You guys know that I've covered Dragon Quest on this channel. The mobile/Switch trilogy, the Zenithian trilogy, and now this. I love this game so much. I mean it. It's so good and so fun that I can't get enough. Why do you think I always say that RPGs, especially JRPGs, are my comfort food? No joke. With this game, it's the perfect kind of comfort food. I'm making progress every chance I can. I was denied a code for the PS5 version, but I'm thankful I got it on Switch, and I don't regret it either. I mean it. I'm enjoying it for sure. That's all there is for November in a nutshell. This is a big one, I tell you. As for the last month of this year, this is what my focus will be on. First, what I'm doing currently. Mario and Luigi Brothership. I'm still going with this game. It's that the game will continue to test my patience. People say it's easy when it's not. Believe me, it isn't. I will see it through, and I will do the post-game for good measure. Be sure to look forward to that when it happens. And the other is Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. I'm hard at work on that game, and I just took down Baramos, despite the fact that my get-about was a little less obedient. Don't worry, once she reaches level 45, I'm making her a sage so that way her true power can be unleashed. Like with Brothership, I will be doing the post-game for this, including one post-game dungeon. Let's just say I'm not a fan of it, but since that it's in the game, I'm going to do it. If you want to know, I just checked and I'm not a fan of it. For a good reason. I'll explain that when we get to that. And also, Yakuza Kiwami will continue to be on hold until one of these two is finished. Not a decision I want to make, but I got no choice. As for new stuff, I'm making this a no-brainer. Yeah, they're coming. Sly 2, Band of Thieves, and Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. A few months ago, I platinumed Sly Cooper on PS4 and PS5. Sony announcing that we're getting the sequels just made me go, yeah, we're doing it. And thankfully, Sony did say we can buy them. Hopefully, because if they do, yeah, we're doing it. I'm doing a full playthrough of Sly 2 on PS5, and we will get the platinum for it. I've done it before, and I will do it again. In much better quality, at least. As for Sly 3, once Sly 2 is finished, I will then focus on the third game, Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. Like I platinumed the PS3 version via the Sly collection a few months ago, I will platinum this game on PS5. I only hope that this can lead to us getting more like the original Ratchet & Clank trilogy and Deadlocked. Seriously, why can't Sony just bring that? That would have been awesome. As a fan of Sly Cooper, though, this makes me happy. That's pretty much all there is for the time being. Just bear in mind that things can change on a whim. Oh, and if you're wondering, Rita's Rewind may be included. It just depends if I have the money. Sadly, I don't, and for good reason. With only 1 month remaining until 2025, I haven't decided on what my plans are. I'll be honest. Even if I do go through with what I plan, it may not go well, and that's alright. I'm sorry for all the doom and gloom, but that's how it always has been for me. I've endured so much crap that I'm still going. I'm still going even now. But I may as well detail a few plans that I have for next year. And if you're wondering, some may involve some new stuff, but the rest is all old. I got no reason to play new games because of how screwed up this industry has become. I'll list 4 examples, which you're seeing right now. First is Phoenix Wright, the Ace Attorney trilogy. I've already done the Apollo Justice trilogy as well as the Ace Attorney Investigations collection with commentary. I've done this trilogy not once on the DS, not twice, the 3DS, but 3 times on the Switch, which was a few years ago. This will most likely be the last time, and for good reason. I'm doing this with commentary to finally put this to rest. Not only that, but one other game, The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. That one is going to drive me mad, I swear. So yeah, it's 2 for 1, because I not only will be doing the original AA trilogy with commentary, but also the Great Ace Attorney duology. Then, and only then, I can hopefully put it to rest. The second, Dragon Quest VII, Fragments of the Forgotten Past. I mentioned this at the end of my DQ6 playthrough, that in 2025 I will be returning to Dragon Quest. In this case, the 7th entry, Fragments of the Forgotten Past. But I'm not doing the PS1 version. I will instead be doing the 3DS version. Why? Because it's what I got. I ended up getting it when it came out in 2016, and I've still had it ever since. I didn't get the PS1 version when it came out. Truth be told, I wish I did though. Regardless, I will see it through like I've done with every other entry. That, and I need to make sure to do it before DQ 1 and 2 HD 2D comes out. Yeah, What can you do? Number 3, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I had this for some time, but I never went through with it. Well, I may as well do that. I did FF7 Remake back in 2020, along with Remake Intergrade, which came out a few months later. Since when I got this on PS4 digitally, it gave me a free PS5 upgrade. This time, I'm making sure that I cover the second entry. Yes, I did get a code via Square Enix, so I gotta follow guidelines. I hope you all look forward to it when it will happen. Besides, I already did the demo via stream. May as well see the whole thing through. And last but not least, this is just one example, Fire Emblem Engage. I had this for some time, and for whatever reason, I never got into covering this game. So yeah, 2025 is when I'll be doing Fire Emblem Engage. I neglected it, so I may as well get it out of the way. Oh, and I will not be doing the DLC unless you want to see me get tortured. Not a fan of the DLC at all. But hey, if you want, then I'll do it. I only hope it is enough to your liking. This is just only a few examples of what I plan to do come next year. Bear in mind that this will change on a whim, just to let you know. Okay? Good. I'll keep this short and sweet, but it seems that in terms of the NFL, the Giants and the Jets have been doing awful. I'm not kidding. I mean, the Giants are now 2-10, and it's basically official. They're out of the playoffs. I am not kidding with that. Their season is a lost cause. Getting rid of Daniel Jones was not the solution. Seriously, it's much bigger than that. Time for them to blow it up, fire everyone, and actually bring people who can help this team rebounce, or rather regain what they lost. But who am I kidding? They won't do that. As for the Jets, they lost to Seattle. They are 3-9, and their playoff hopes are most likely dead. Seriously, why is it that our New York teams just suck? I already mentioned this, so why am I repeating myself, you know? Damn. Okay, so we now reach this point where I have to let you guys know. I'm still trying to raise money to get a new HP Omen laptop. I've been doing this for some time, and to tell you the truth, I've been saving up since January. And unfortunately, I've been doing pretty bad. Especially since I had to use some of the money I had to spend because of, well, family emergencies and the like. I don't want to sugarcoat this, okay? Because, well, yeah, sometimes things can get very tough. I'm not joking. That's okay, because this time, I now have no excuse. I have to save up, and knowing me, I need to do what I can. I've said this many times. I've tried so hard to convince you guys, and to those who have helped, I truly appreciate it. But I feel that it may not be enough. Well, somewhat. We're in the last month of the year, and after this, I gotta wipe the slate clean. I'll just get on with it because I know some people will call me names like a beggar and stuff. Truth is, I don't care. I'm doing what I have to do. If you want to help out, the donation link's in the description below. No, seriously, it is. This is not mandatory. I'm just saying it right now. I'm not DSP, the same one who blew $2,000 on a new computer only for him to screw it up. I'm after an HP Omen laptop so that way I can continue making videos without fear. Hell, with a new laptop, maybe I can spend more time making videos. I can actually spend more time getting them done. I have so much planned for 2025 that I want to make sure I have everything I need. I know it sucks, but let me say it again. I know it sucks that I don't want to repeat this over and over, but yeah, I'm probably going to be on my knees and saying this. If you want to help me continue doing what I enjoy, please consider donating to my PayPal. It's not mandatory, like I said, but it is appreciated if you can do so. Any help, no matter how big or small, is appreciated. And besides, do you think we can prove Lion EX Prime 1 wrong here? I hope you will consider, if you can. Being that this is the end of the year, I figure I can provide my final thoughts on this year overall. It could have been worse. I've had this mindset that this would be the year I would make or break. Been that way since January. To be honest, I've been doing this for so long that it makes me wonder why I haven't quit yet. I'll be honest, I wish I did quit because this is really becoming a trial. That, and ever since I left Omnia Media back in March, I felt a lot more at ease. I don't want to wait 75 days just to get paid when I can rely on YouTube itself. Hopefully come next year, and when I get the new laptop, I can actually put the effort in making the stuff that I need. Believe me, it's going to be something. So yeah, this is just me providing my honest thoughts on the year as a whole. It could have been better. My only regret was that I wish I could do more. Hell, that's what I hope for. What more can you do, honestly? So yeah, to anyone listening have made it this far, thank you. Thanks for listening in. It seriously means a lot. And with that, I'm done. This is actually one of my longest update videos I have ever done. Not to mention the script being like 7 pages. I'm not going to lie to you. If I'm going to get your attention, I don't know what will. I mean, I still can't get over the fact that my CTR retention still sucks. I can accept that, honestly. But at least to everyone who watched this update, liked it, commented, etc., thank you. It truly means a lot to me. Hopefully once this year is over, I can focus on maybe doing what I have to do. I got a lot of projects on the back burner as is, and I still have a job to do after all, not to mention a life. I'm about to turn 40, for heaven's sake. Jeez. As I always say, many times over, that if you enjoy what I do and the content that I produce, please consider supporting me, whether it be through channel memberships, my Ko-fi, or through PayPal. Anyone that does a dono through PayPal will get a shout-out. And 100, you get one for 3 months. And 400, you'll get one that lasts a year. All will go towards improving this channel, and believe me, it'll all be a big benefit. Like I said already, I've tried everything to get your attention on it, but hey, if this doesn't work, I don't know what will. All I can say is, I tried. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button, the like button. It means a lot. If you enjoyed this or any of my other content, please be sure to do 5 simple things. These 5 things. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and click that bell. It helps. I want to improve our watch time. Last month was it was good, but I want this month to do better, especially since we're near the end of the year. I want it to improve, and it can be done by subbing and clicking that bell. Anyone that says that it doesn't work is a fool. I'm serious. It really does help. That's pretty much it. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Now I need a breather. This update took a lot out of me.